Welcome to the interview I have with me today. I have Viktoriia Miracle. She is one of our author contributors in the upcoming book, Art of Connection, which will be coming out February 17th of 2021. My name is Shawn Jones. I'm the CEO of the iNetrepreneur Network. And Viktoriia, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you so much for having me over.
I've read your quote. I'm excited about the book coming out. And here's my encouragement. I would love for you to share a little snapshot about who you are and what you're doing to change the world.
Absolutely. I am, Viktoriia Miracle, and energetic time management coach and online marketing strategist. Look, most women still use masculine to-do lists to get things done and ending up not getting the most profitable work done. So if you want to be more efficient, you get to work with your feminine flow and you need to align your unique rhythms to your energy. When I applied purposeful calendar and energetic time management, aka energetic time management, I was able to heal my Bell's palsy in just 3 weeks instead of 3 months. So that's what I do. I help women to go from stress to success and balance business and their life.
I love it. I am an energy person, so that resonates with me. And if you're out of whack, it's like everything is out of whack. So I love it. Now, Viktoriia, you as a co-contributor in this book, is this your first book that you've been a part of? Have you had other books published previously?
That is so interesting because when I was contributing, that was my first one. But as we get rolling, and I really loved it, this contribution part and collaboration. I say collaboration is co-creation and it's a new currency. I actually was part of another book as well. And now that will be my second.
That is incredible. And when's that book coming out?
That one came out already. It was in December. And we hit our Amazon bestsellers in the UK, United States, and India. I think it was in a few countries. It was really powerful and awesome. And I'm looking forward to this one and meet everyone who's contributors as well and get this word out because it's a pretty awesome book. It's going out.
Really focus on entrepreneurs being able to share and help other entrepreneurs because there's always room for, I call it improvement or changes, modifications, really looking at different perspectives. And so it's incredible. It's going to be a book that is going to create a legacy for a lot of people. I mean, to have the Library of Congress approve the book to be in their library before it's even published, that's huge.
Yes.
I know.
That is exciting. That is exciting.
It really is. And then my question, so now you'll have 2 books out. Do you have a third one that you're thinking about publishing just yourself?
I do. I was actually, my idea, and I'll just speak out loud, maybe that, more we speak, the more it comes true. My idea is to also collaborate with amazing entrepreneurs and create a book where each person will share what is the purpose for them in the day and what they do to make their day purposeful. As my company called Purposeful Day, I am so passionate about just taking one day at a time, taking one day to make that day purposeful, so your life becomes automatically purposeful if you're just taking one day at a time. So that was my idea, and I'm still forming it.
Well, it sounds like it's going to be out before any of us know it, so congratulations. Now, when you were thinking about being part of the Art of Connection and writing your own page, what inspired you? What jumped out and said, this is a book I need to be a part of?
I love connecting and networking. It is a connection. Once I started to be an entrepreneur, I would say networking, it's something that I have to go and make it. But once I just feeling it more and getting more into entrepreneurship, I realized, well, your net worth, it's your network. And it's so important to, I just was inspired. What really stood out for me, I was really inspired that how come there's a 365, I believe, quotes. How come it's like there is so many things that you can do throughout just networking? Because usually networking, it's like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, or an hour. And I was so excited to contribute to it because for me, what I didn't like while I was networking, that I will come back and my energy will be just drained. But that's not who I am. I love connecting. And I know that there is a big part of it, it's playing its energy. And if we can manage our energy and if we aware of it, it will be pleasure. And
It
I want that
absolutely
to
will.
become a pleasure for those who didn't like networking like I did at first.
Yeah, networking has really changed over the years, no doubt. Now, your quote, I love it because I mean, obviously, you focused a lot on energy management, and your quote really reflects what you do for others. And I'd like to share this with everyone. Your quote is coming out on December 24th. That's your quote, but obviously, anyone can read ahead, the overachievers. And your quote is, once you master energy management, you will never need to manage your time again. Now, I know I'm going to ask this, and I know what you're going to say, but I'm going to ask it anyways. When you were writing this quote, what was going through your mind? What was your why that you wanted to get across?
Why energy management is important?
Your quote, when you
For
were
me,
writing it.
yes. And my question was for myself, why energy management is important? Because for me, when I wasn't managing my energy right, doesn't matter, was it not working or was that other thing? I had Bell's palsy, which it's for those who doesn't know, it's my half of my face was paralyzed because I was overworking and overstressing. And that's why it's so important to me for people to learn about it, that energy management is something that we get to do first before doing the time management in order to feel great, to look at our schedule and see it working there and just feel good about everything on your schedule, to set intentions that actually happen. When you're in the right space and your energy, you attract the right partners. Then you don't have to chase networking. People just coming to you through your network. And that's what I've been inspiring writing that quote because it doesn't matter. You can write 10 things to do. And if you don't feel well, if you get into that thing, you're just not feeling it. You're not doing it. So what's the point to manage our time if our energy is not there yet? So that is
Yeah,
my inspiration.
I love it. And I know that that's going to resonate a lot with readers who read your quote and you've given them the thought. And I loved your question when I read it. And so it's really going to spark people to think inwards and really reflect on how they're managing their life. Now, if you can talk to an entrepreneur or someone who's thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, what is the number one piece of advice that you can give them?
Yes, get it to the one thing. Well, then starting a day and figuring out what's the purpose for this day today. And if you're watching this or listening, take a pen and write that down. It's the question that changed my life. It's a one question you get to ask yourself in the morning. So the question sounds like this. What is the number one thing that gets to happen today in order for this day to be an exceptional and purposeful day? And again,
Wow.
what is the number one thing that needs to happen today for this day to be an extraordinary and purposeful day?
Wow.
Answer
And in a
that
way,
question.
yeah. And if you write it down and then you revisit it at the end of the day, it's almost like an accountability tool that you can use for yourself, correct?
So as an entrepreneur, correct. You don't there is so much more into like focus and energy of women and men, how we focusing. I speak about this more, but Here, look, we're trying to focus on too many things, and as entrepreneur, if you can understand what is the number one thing that will move the needle for you, that will bring you closer to your goals in your business that you're set for yourself, and will do one thing a day to move that forward. I call it flow time. And when you do this in your flow time, which is 90-minute increment period, you will be so much more ahead as entrepreneur than ever, than a 95% of entrepreneurs that do a little thing here, little thing here, little here, and nothing moves forward at the end. Focus is everything. So you feel so accomplished once you do this the most important thing. You'll feel more accomplished. Your energy will be up. You'll be motivated by yourself because you already accomplished so much, and you will get so much more other stuff done.
Wow. Well, Viktoriia, I want to thank you so much for spending time being a contributor in the book and taking the time out of your schedules for this interview. If someone would like to connect with you, what is the best way for them to do that?
Absolutely everywhere online by Viktoriia, Viktoriia Miracle, and purposeful with double L day.com is my website.
Wonderful. Well, I thank you again for being here and part of our book. For those that are watching this video, you too can get your copy. It's coming out on February 17th, 2021, The Art of Connection. You can go online to 365networkingquotes.com. That's 365networkingquotes.com. Thank you again, Viktoriia.
Thank you so much for having me.